What is going on, guys? Getchy1230 here with more Grand Theft Auto 6, and it is finally here, the first trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6. It came out yesterday. It was supposed to come out this morning at 9 a.m., but somebody leaked it yesterday, so Rockstar said, you know what, screw it, and they published it themselves officially, so here it is. This is going to be my trailer breakdown. Let's not waste any time and hop right into it. Go back to the beginning of the trailer here. Let's do it. So, opening scene, beautiful sunrise, sunset, not entirely sure which, but we've got the skyline of Vice City here. Here you can see the prison in the distance, looks to be fairly large, and some traffic going by. You got the usual. Nice to see we've got trucks hauling boats, hauling is back. You guys know I'm always into that. And buses, cars, bikes, the usual. And of course, we've got the barbed wire of the penitentiary, or the prison, and here's our first glimpse at the protagonist, Lucia. So she appears to be in prison at the start of the game. Who knows if this is going to be like a prison break type thing, or if she just gets let out in general, but we'll have to find out there. But really nice, let's go back a frame or two there, really just nice looking facial features, not of just her, she looks very nice, but just the characters in general. Let's see, let's move on. First thing I love here, the color, the water, oh, the aesthetic, all of it as a whole, I just dig it right off the bat. And let's see if we can get a good pause here. Let me go back a couple frames. You can see that plane in the top right with a banner flying, and it says 919, why 69 when you can 919? In classic Rockstar humor, the spirit of them, you know, is back. The sense of humor hasn't gone anywhere. So, here we've got an airboat going through the swamps of Florida, or Vice City in this case. Beautiful scene, beautiful lighting, love it. Probably using some ray tracing here, so this is going to be just revolutionary graphics compared to what we saw in GTA 5, considering that game was 10 years ago. This scene I particularly like, something about the color, I don't know, I'm just a fan of this color palette, the pink of the flamingos and the kind of dull green of the grass. We can see a crocodile or alligator down here, we've got some ducks, of course plenty of flamingos, more things back here, I don't even know exactly what those are. Looks to be some type of swan rather, and yeah, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So here's our first glimpse at some of the public here. Kind of a lot going on here. So starting at the left, you've got this guy giving this girl some spray paint on the back of her legs and her buttocks. And over here as well, butts might be a common theme here. You've got this guy laying down on the beach, taking photos or video of this girl, I don't know, bent over, twerking on the beach. And just a lot of player models here, a lot of character models. In GTA 3, you know, you'd see the same guy every minute. GTA 4 a little better, GTA 5 a little better, but here, these all appear to be 100% unique character models, so I think we'll see a lot more of that and a lot less repetition in that respect. But the ski-doos as usual, a lot of things coming back, the truck backed up to the water with the trailer, we got an inner tube. Let's move on. So, we got a big old barge here, lots of cargo containers, or shipping containers. Speedboats are, of course, back. Once again, loving the colors. GTA 4 was a great game, but it's kind of dull and a grayscale, almost borderline, like, depressing color scheme. This game is so bright and just, oh, I love the vibe. True to the spirit of Miami. So one thing that is apparent is the ongoing theme of social media in this. You've got this guy leaned out the car, taking a video of this girl. You know this is going on her Insta or whatever. That's going to be a reoccurring theme that we see in this trailer, this social media theme. So here, lots of nice vehicles. We got lowriders, we've got upriders, and nothing too standoutish here, just cool, just local people hanging out. Alright, so of course you can't have GTA without having a strip club. We've got dollars being dropped on the donk. What else? We've got kind of some grinding situation over here on the right. Make it rain Mondays. Oh, that would explain the rain that's happening on the donk. Okay, let's move on here. Who knows? This could be a side character, one of the more frontal protagonist type characters. Who knows? Nice overhead shot of Vice City, some nightlife, or, well, nearly nightlife. It appears to be dusk here. Just beautiful, beautiful lighting. So in this scene, lots going on, but one thing you'll notice here is this guy sitting down on the sidewalk with what appears to be an iguana on his shoulder. Shout out to my friend, Dr. PhD's Nuts. He pointed this out to me. And besides that, you got just the typical Grand Theft Auto thing going on. The nightlife, the lights, the colors, beautiful. Let's continue. So we got a DJ here hosting a party. People are bumping, people are grinding. Very nice shot here, lots to take in. Massive bridges, expansive bridges. That's no short bridge, that's a big bridge right there. We got a barge, is that what you'd call that? A big ship this time. Previous games, we didn't really have that. We'd have our speedboats, we'd have our yachts and whatnot, but this is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the first time we're seeing these large cargo ships, so that's cool. I think we'll probably be using those in some missions, whether it's a heist or you name it. Ooh, we got the Insta model right here doing her thing, and of course, the Vice sign, in case you didn't already know it was in Vice City. So here's the first part of the social media post. We've got Dad Bod Squad. Hey, papi, save some sugar, baby, for the rest of us. Yeah, he's partying with the young folk on what appears to be a small yacht. Do it up, Dad. Here we've got an alligator or a crocodile, I don't really know the difference, in a swimming pool, posted by official POACH. Stay alert, Vice City. Remember to check for uninvited guests before the pool party. Let me look. What does POACH stand for? It looks like Protection of Animals and Controlled Hunting. Okay, that makes sense. Moving on. We've got a great post here. We've got a girl twerking on top of some kind of sedan, posted by Have a Vice Day. Someone called the Department of Transport on this dump truck. Hashtag Have a Vice Day. I love it. That's quite the dumpy. Here we've got some illegal drifting going on. I'm sure you guys have seen some YouTube videos. People shut down intersections. They block them off, and they just do some crazy drifting in the center of a town, intersection, you name it. Another social media post here. This looks to be, I think, a live stream, the way this chat's looking. Going crazy. Zaza Nugget, the best song right now. Long time coming. We really outcha. Ayo, catch a vibe. Lick lick. This is the poop bomb. All right, sick. Some kind of music video. And, okay, I love this. We've got a crocodile, alligator, whatever, entering some kind of convenience store, or it says postal? Okay, maybe this is, I don't know, it's a cafe, I guess, a convenience store, something like that, and security footage, of course. So, I'm curious to see the way the animals return in this game, given the fact we've got animals coming in through storefronts, and the scene with the flamingos, and the vast wildlife. Really excited to see how that pans out. The scene here, we have some kind of police body cam footage, which I think is really cool. Looking at the top right, you can see that they played off of the Axon body cam logo with the yellow and the shapes, but kind of made it into their own with the same Axon overlay with body 3 numbers, all that, 0500, all consistent with Axon body cams. Great scene here at the Aero gas station. We have a wet, mostly naked, maybe Speedo wearing, potentially greased up guy running from the police, posted by Planet Leonida Man. Usually gotta hit up the strip club just to see jiggle like that for real. No cap on God, I'm dead. One thing that stood out to me in this scene is the inclement weather. Of course, we've had storms before, but this is Miami, this is Florida, this is Vice City. We all know that that is a hurricane-prone zone, so it'll be interesting to see what the weather does in terms of wind, storms, lightning, all that. Love this one too. Posted by General Custard Cannon. Only in Leonida is a crotch grab an apology for bad driving. Yes, he is doing the crotch grab. And what can we see? I think earlier I saw something on the sign here that I wanted to point out. Yeah, the sign on the left here. Wanted for panty sniffing. Yes, wow, gotta love it. Once again, Rockstar Games being true to themselves. Looks like the number is going to be some version of 1-800-BAD-GUYS or something. Outside that, everything looks normal. Vice Beaches, Vice City International Airport, and this guy just giving us the crotch grab. Gotta love it. So, posted by Yo Mama's Jammer, Rip Rudy, see you in heaven, cuz. I don't know if this guy was about to, like, ghost ride the whip or what, but it would appear he is no longer. Rip to him. Rudy, you will not be forgotten, bro. And, yep, another scene, gotta love. You got an older gentleman here wearing a Speedo that he really doesn't have a lot of business wearing. Or you know what? If he's old and enjoying life. He has all the business, he wants to be wearing it. I don't know why he's watering his already flooded yard. But hey, he's doing it. He's a Florida man. What do you expect? Okay, so this scene got me pretty excited here. A lot to take in. So we have what appears to be a mud pit, a mud bog, with a lot of vehicles in the background. We've got our standard trucks, but this is what has me curious. We've got what looks to be a regular truck body on what appears to be kind of like a mud truck frame. I wouldn't really call that a monster truck. That's not really as big as the Liberator in GTA 5. So what I wonder is this a stock truck, or was this truck taken to the shop and tuned? Was it lifted? Was it given bigger tires? I can't help but wonder if Rockstar Games saw some of my videos from 9-10 years ago and said, you know what, this off-roading thing's getting kind of popular and a lot of views. Maybe we should make sure we appeal to that demographic, add in a mud pit, add in some truck customization, things like that. So you've got people partying here, beers in hand, all muddy, and Thrillbilly Mud Club overlay. So already, I love that. I mean, mudding wasn't really intended to be in GTA 5, I don't think, but people like me made it a thing when we took these trucks out in the swamps and drove around in them for hours. So it's really cool seeing Rockstar acknowledge that and pleasing the people like us. Here you can see a side-by-side and in the background, a truck going off a jump in the distance. And, oh, yes, another mud truck slash monster truck rolling around. Once again, will that be stock? Will that be customized? Can't wait to find out. And this girl's just having the time of her life. Hell yeah. Alright, so we got Granny here with a hammer in both hands, posted by a Lucha Libre fan. Neighborhood watch party, you don't play around in Hamlet. Yeah, I guess not. Neighborhood watch is gonna screw you up. Don't mess with her. And, of course, another crazy party. Dude jumps to the floor right as the beat drops, if you have audio turned on. This scene's kind of funny. We have, the first thing I noticed, a billboard here from a pharmaceutical company. It says, "It cures emotion." I think this is Rockstar's play, more of their kind of social, satirical take on society. It cures emotion. It's kind of like, hey, you feel sad sometimes? You should take this medication. It'll cure your emotion. As we go forward a few frames, this logo down here clearly, to me, appears to be a play on the Pfizer logo and their style, and America's favorite dissociative. So kind of a jab at the pharmaceutical industry. I think that's kind of funny. And this is what we can believe is our male protagonist. His name, according to the leaks, is Jason, although that's not confirmed in this trailer, but all signs point to that being the case. And Lucia alongside of him with some crisp, or not so crisp looking $20 bills. I like how detailed they are. You can see they've got creases, they're a little weathered. They've been in a few different hands and wallets. Here we've got Weasel News, 10:34 a.m. No overturning zone. Cops arrest man who flipped his car after Pee-wee's Dine and Dash. Very nice. Helicopter footage with the flipped car. And okay, this is another good one. So I really had to do some research for this scene. I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, so his forehead says impenitent. I need to look that word up. I don't know what that means. So, of course, turns out that is not a word. That is a misspelling of the word impenitent. I had to look that up as well. That's not really a word that I'm very familiar with. Turns out that word means not feeling shame or regret about one's actions or attitudes. What does that make you think of? The tattoo, no regrets. So, hey, the word literally means not regretting. This is a play into the movie, what's it called? I've got it pulled up here. We're the Millers, which, of course, the neck tattoo, no regrets, came from. So this is a play on that. I think that's great. Hilarious. This is in Spanish here. I did a translation. That translates in English to confession written in ink, in parentheses, for tattoos. A tattoo on his neck that gave him away, key to the conviction of a Leonida man. I don't know if I'm saying that right, Leonida, probably Leonida, but whatever, too late, can't go back now. So just great looking dude, purple hair, tattoos everywhere, raccoon eyes with the tattoos, just, oh, gotta love it. Moving on. Alright, we got some dirt bikes, a quad leading there in front. At first I thought maybe that was a three-wheeler, but no, it is a standard quad. And looks like these dudes are about to tear up the town. And the next scene would suggest exactly that. Dirt bike, dirt bags. Cops fail to stop thugs on motorbikes terrorizing Vice City. If you've ever seen YouTube footage of that actually happening, that is very difficult for the police to stop, just because there are so many of these guys when they do this, and they're on these tiny little bikes. So for police to stop these kinds of things in real life while still preserving the safety of the public can be very difficult. So yeah, these guys are just probably running the town for an afternoon and having the time of their lives. Next scene, we got posted, or I don't know if posted by is what I should say, but High Rollers Lifestyle. Maybe this is, oh yes, okay, I was going to say maybe this is a magazine. In the bottom left, that is clearly the case at High Rollers Mag. So we've got, let me see, I remember something I wanted to point out here. We've got the Pisswasser beer that is back here in the left. Looks like this is maybe the start of a gas station robbery, or just maybe finishing one. Lots of cash in hand, a little bit of facial coverage, and liquor bottles there on the right. And, yes, okay, here's what I wanted to remember to point out. We've got a soda ad up here at the top left, and the tagline is "Spread the Fizz." That one's a little questionable. I'm going to leave that one up for you guys to decide on. Next scene, just car whipping around the corner here around the pawn and gun store with Lucia and maybe Jason. That time I called her Lucia. It might be Lucia. Either way, kind of same name, kind of not. But yeah, shoe store, billboard, prices, or we won't be beaten on prices. For a change, I think that's actually not dirty. Wow, good job, Rockstar. Cool. Lucia and Jason, so they appear to be lovers or in a relationship going through tough times together, assuming she just got out of prison or who knows what. Looks like they're probably in a motel room based on the look of it. And so some details here to point out as they kick open this gas station door. I assume it's a gas station. A lot of things on the door that make it look like a typical gas station, such as "For your safety, please don't drink in this store." But here's one that's kind of cool. This says "Petty Forever." If you weren't aware, the song in this trailer is a Tom Petty song. It's currently, the title of it's slipping my mind. But it turns out Tom Petty is a Florida native. So big shout out to him by using his song in the trailer, putting his little poster or sticker right here on the door, and everything else looks pretty standard advertisements, but I thought that was a nice touch there. So, store robbery as typical, and that takes us to pretty much the end of the trailer. I love the way the 6 glows and kind of fades out to, oh my gosh, beautiful, beautiful. What's not so beautiful is coming 2025. Oh, I couldn't believe it when I saw this. I had some friends speculating that it might be early 2024, maybe like spring. I told them no, I think it's going to be holiday 2024. I was wrong. It's going to be 2025. Fingers crossed for spring. I mean, knowing Rockstar, that could easily mean holiday 25 or holiday 2025. Please don't be that late. I don't want to wait another 2 years. Even if it's fall, that would be a year and 10 months. I really don't want to wait that long. But besides that, let's go back a few frames here. I find it interesting that a lot of the fan art was pretty close on what they expected the 6 to look like in terms of the color scheme and everything. I mean, long before the artwork was introduced, people kind of already knew it was going to be this cyberpunk style color scheme, and maybe that's just what's in right now, but people nailed it in the speculative fan art with the pinks and the yellows and the vibrance, and man, that's just it, guys. That's just it. So I hope I did an okay job. It's kind of hard to do that all in one take and not miss any of the details that I wanted to remember, and I think I got them all. I'm going to be covering more Grand Theft Auto 6 trailers as they're released, obviously. I'm thinking we'll see trailer 2 within... I want to say within 6 months we'll be seeing trailer 2. I don't think we'll be seeing it before 3 months, but I think between 4 and 6 months, hopefully trailer 2. And then, of course, I think trailer 3, and then a launch trailer. I'm guessing maybe 4 trailers until the game officially comes out, either 3 or 4. But guys, please let me know what you think in the comments down below. What did you see that got you excited, or what did you think of this video, or whatever? Just say, hey, what's up? Really happy to be back covering this and covering the first trailer in not nearly a decade, over a decade. Absolutely wild. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos in the future, and I will see you next time.